I'm just gonna call myself a Nepo baby because I am one.
Of course, I had a platform, but that almost made my job a little bit harder.
And the nepotism thing is ridiculous.
Like when people are like Nepo babies work as hard as other models, like that's not true. Like I just remember being on a set once with a Nepo baby and she took a nap.
Look, this is the family business.
Hi, this is Jello Salad. The world of fashion is an industry where talent, creativity, and hard work always guarantees success, no matter who you are, where you come from, or who's your daddy.
Wait, really?
Just kidding. Fashion can be a privileged in crowd where your DNA ranks higher than your degree. If you have a famous last name, count yourself in.
Oh, I see where you're going.
Try to keep up. The prevalence of nepotism exemplified by the likes of Kendall Jenner, Bella Hadid, Gigi Hadid, Hailey Bieber, and Cara Delevingne can not only be detrimental to the fashion and entertainment industries, but it hurts business and hinders innovation. Nepotism has consequences, and today we'll discuss them all. What is nepotism? Nepotism refers to the granting of opportunities based on family connections, often through parents rather than on the basis of talent or hard work. It casts some serious doubt on the values of meritocracy and fairness.
Oh, you mean a nepotist or a Nepo baby, as the kids like to put it?
Totally. Nepotism is often conflated with simply being rich or having inherited wealth. Although wealth does help people get ahead professionally, nepotism specifically leverages success, power, and bloodlines to create fast access.
Kind of like Gucci?
Exactly. Nepotism and fashion, they're cut from the same cloth.
Never confuse shit with cioccolato.
The influence of celebrity nepotism.
Okay, so should we go down the list of fashion Nepo babies now?
Not so fast. We'll get into that in a minute. Most of the Nepo chatter online has been about the entertainment industry. Faces and names we all know too well, like Lily Rose Depp, Dakota Johnson, Elizabeth Olsen, Zoe Kravitz, Miley Cyrus, and Maude Apatow. These Nepo babies can be seen landing star-studded roles in television and film and signing record deals with big music labels. Now, for the fashion Nepo babies. A slew of children and siblings of famous celebrities like Kendall Jenner, Hailey Bieber, Cara Delevingne, Kaya Gerber, and sisters Bella and Gigi Hadid are now gracing the pages of editorial campaigns, strutting the runway, and designing their own fashion lines like Sophia Richie.
You mean Sophia Richie Grange, a Nepo baby who married another Nepo baby.
It never ends. The idea of nepotism doesn't always sit well with its famous beneficiaries.
Wait, I think I'm starting to feel bad for them.
How are you, my darling?
Well, snap out of it. Anyway, where was I? When asked about the Nepo baby conversation in her December 2022 interview with Elle magazine, Lily Rose Depp shared, "The internet cares a lot more about who your family is than the people who are casting you in things. Maybe you get your foot in the door, but you still have your foot in the door. There's a lot of work that comes after that."
I really do feel that once your foot is in the door, then you have to work almost twice as hard and be twice as good.
Wow, it's rough out there. So wait, if Gwyneth has to work twice as hard, does that mean the rest of us have to work 4 times as hard? And in that case, who's working 1 time as hard?
You know what's definitely not working? A $66 jade egg.
That's right.
Nepotism's hold on the business of fashion. Nepotism has clearly flooded entertainment with famous family members, but it is even more deeply ingrained in the fashion world, where it's not simply accepted. It's the status quo for the industry's most elite labels. In a recent article by Remake, it was revealed that Christian Dior Couture, a European luxury fashion house, hired head of LVMH, Bernard Arnault's 47-year-old daughter, Delphine, to be CEO of Dior.
That is quite a leg up for an industry that already has high barriers to entry.
Yeah, most people starting off in the fashion industry face sky-high expenses, competition, and low or no pay. British-Nigerian designer Tolu Coker states in The Guardian, "Fashion's continuing culture of unpaid internships only allows those with the financial ability and adequate networks to get ahead, thereby incubating a culture of nepotism and exclusivity across the entire industry."
Because Nepo babies, like the minute they walk onto set, they already are a celebrity. When you walk on as a nobody, you are not respected.
Lack of innovation and diversity.
So how exactly does nepotism negatively impact fashion?
Okay, this is where it gets interesting. According to Not Just a Label, fashion houses use celebrities' offspring to tap into new demographics on the catwalk in their ads. It's an impulsive grab at the low-hanging fruit of social media fans and a cheap marketing play. And so fashion dynasties strengthen from generation to generation, and new talent is ignored in favor of old DNA.
I thought fashion was about taking risks, but it seems the real risk is missing out on fresh up-and-coming talent.
In addition to industry stagnation, keeping aspiring designers out in favor of celebrity offspring, the majority of whom are from white, powerful families, means the industry also has a major diversity and exclusivity problem.
Wow, that reflects what Sudanese model Niaga Rial has to say about her experience in fashion. Quote, "I will speak for my fellow Black African models. Our reality is completely different because I don't even think there's any one Black model who has benefited from nepotism. Each and every single one of us has had to build and work for everything we have from scratch."
Clearly, it's not where you worked to, it's where you started from.
Okay, I'm overwhelmed, so what can we do?
How to change the industry. No doubt the prevalence of celebrity nepotism is daunting, but there are steps that the fashion industry and you can take to catalyze change and create a more level playing field.
Me? Like what? Marry into a rich and powerful fashion dynasty?
Not quite. Industry media outlet Fashionista argues that the way for fashion to break the chains of nepotism is to actively and intentionally seek and support diverse talent. Apparently, since 2020, there has been significant change in talent recruitment and creating access for non-Nepo designers, often led by Black and brown fashion industry leaders. One fashion icon who is leading by example is none other than legendary supermodel Naomi Campbell.
Inclusivity and diversity, and not having to feel ashamed, feeling accepted.
That is so inspiring. Naomi is truly an icon. But is there anything we, consumers of fashion, can do to shift the industry away from nepotism?
Great question. As consumers, we can seek out those who are spearheading change in the industry. Put your money towards smaller labels, support local designers, and broaden the pool of voices and influencers who are teaching you about fashion.
And there you have it. Celebrity nepotism may provide short-term gains for certain brands, but it ultimately hampers the fashion industry's growth, creativity, and inclusivity. By encouraging fairness, diversity, and equal opportunities, we can pave the way for a truly innovative and progressive future in fashion.
Wow, I'm speechless. That deserves a standing ovation.
Thank you, thank you. So what are your thoughts on nepotism? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tasty pop culture bites.
Until next time.